For years, online shopping had a scaling problem: human limitations. A single promotional event can generate millions of orders in an hour, but if those customers have a problem, they hit a wall. Human support teams are frequently overwhelmed by repetitive queries, and rule-based chatbots often trap buyers in loops because they lack the permissions to actually process a refund or check a warehouse's live stock. We are seeing a shift in how this software is designed. Instead of waiting for a human to click a button to trigger a task, new systems are built to observe conditions, plan a response, and execute the work without a manual prompt. Alibaba CEO Eddie Wu describes this as the agent-driven era. In this model, AI models move past answering questions and are expected to complete closed-loop workflows from start to finish. This changes the basic interaction between a business owner and their tech. It is moving toward a side-by-side collaboration, where the software acts less like a tool and more like a digital coworker. In early 2026, Alibaba deployed these autonomous workers to millions of merchants across Taobao, Tmall, and Alibaba.com. These agents are powered by their proprietary Qwen language models, integrated directly into the merchant's store infrastructure. These agents operate autonomously. They monitor store data 24/7, adjusting product pricing in real time based on demand, and optimizing inventory levels without waiting for a human manager's instruction. For merchants in manufacturing hubs like Yiwu, the AI generates marketing videos featuring hyper-realistic avatars. These digital hosts fluently introduce products in dozens of different languages, allowing local sellers to market to global audiences instantly. This has coincided with a shift in the platform's demographics. 30 to 40% of retailers on Alibaba.com are now solo entrepreneurs. For these founders, the digital worker acts as the first employee. It handles tax compliance, logistics coordination, social media management, and customer complaints simultaneously, allowing one person to run a high-volume business. Alibaba maintains a specific advantage here through its unified plumbing. Because they own the cloud servers, the AI models, the payment processing, and the storefronts, their digital workers can move data and currency securely in a single interface without third-party API delays. By providing this level of automated labor, the platform is drastically lowering the barrier to entry for global commerce, making a scaled storefront accessible to anyone with a laptop. This rollout has triggered an arms race across the global e-commerce industry, with every major player developing their own version of a digital workforce. JD.com and TikTok Shop are focusing on the customer-facing side, deploying ultra-realistic virtual livestream hosts to over 70,000 merchants. These avatars cost roughly 1/10 the price of a human host in a studio. They broadcast 24/7, demonstrating product features and responding to live chat comments, while the human business owners are offline. Shopify has taken a different route with its Sidekick tool. It acts as a back-office manager, autonomously building automations for inventory alerts and diagnosing why a store's conversion rate dropped over the previous week. Amazon's Project Amelia focuses on technical resolution. It helps sellers forecast inventory needs and resolves account compliance issues that previously required manual support tickets. These companies are leasing digital labor. This allows a one-person shop to operate with the total output that used to require a 50-person agency. This decision tree highlights liability. If an AI accidentally discounts a store's stock by 90%, who is to blame? Merchant, platform, or bank? Autonomous shopping also threatens revenue. Agents bypass ads and ignore impulse suggestions to find specific items. Security is a third concern. Effective digital workers need deep access to back-end databases and payment credentials, creating a new set of vulnerabilities in automated systems. There is also a risk to the human workforce. By handing all entry-level tasks like product drafting and Tier 1 support to AI, companies may be removing the traditional training ground for the next generation of managers. This transition forces a rethink of the basic online transaction, requiring businesses to define exactly where the AI's authority ends and human responsibility begins. Recent data from 2025 shows that retailers implementing AI agents reported a 25% boost in customer satisfaction. This tracks with a 20% increase in transaction conversion rates across the same period. Much of this is driven by speed. Digital workers can interact with back-end APIs to resolve issues instantly, acting as a personal shopper that helps buyers find specific items, like a wind-resistant tent for under $150, without manual searching. However, consumer feedback also points to digital fatigue. Shoppers have expressed frustration with synthetic 24/7 avatars and report high escalation anxiety when they cannot reach a human for complex, emotionally charged problems. The consensus from the data is that shoppers prioritize fast, frictionless results, but the most successful businesses are those that keep a human workforce available for complex edge cases that machines cannot handle. E-commerce was the primary testing ground, but these workers are now moving into the administrative core of other major industries. In finance, agents handle identity verification. In healthcare, they manage insurance authorizations. And in logistics, they monitor weather to reroute global shipping fleets. AI is moving toward the execution of structured workflows. This shifts the human role toward strategy, ethics, and the management of complex relationships. To follow how these autonomous systems are changing the landscape of global business, subscribe to KYC AI Labs.